YouTube, what is going on? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we got a video here by Chibi Reviews. Tokyo Ghoul gets a new movie retelling season 1. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be awesome. I think we need a Tokyo Ghoul remaster because season 2, holy shit. Yeah, it was a lot of rubbish. Okay, so let's just check it out. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Tell me what you guys think. And let's jump into the video.
Tokyo Ghoul anime returns to US theaters for one night on July 21st.
Wow.
Sink your teeth, a Tokyo Ghoul celebration. Select episodes from the legendary Tokyo Ghoul anime, episodes 1, 5, 8, 10, 11, and 12 from season 1.
Whoa. That's crazy.
I'm so tilted, man. I'm so tilted, bro. You can't be serious, bro. No freaking way they're serious about this. Like, this has to be intentional. Like, this has to be just malicious intentions. Like, there's no way anyone, a part of, like, marketing and advertising Tokyo Ghoul, made this and thought to themselves, like, this is what the fans want. This is what the community at large that loves Tokyo Ghoul's manga and even potentially the anime.
Yeah, we love that.
This is what they want. They want a compilation movie of episode 1, 5, 8, 10, 11, and 12. And
what we want is honestly another season of... They need to redo it. I feel like, you know... Season 1 was amazing. I rewatched Tokyo Ghoul because I remember this was... I think... At the time, I had only watched like 10 animes, and Tokyo Ghoul was one of them. So I needed to rewatch it to see what the hell was happening. And then I rewatched it, and I was like, "Holy shit, it is really good." And then I watched season 2, and I was like, "Okay, cool." Season 2, I see what happened, why people hate season 2, but they love season 1, because season 1 was amazing. I mean, season 1 was amazing. That is what we talk about, a pure anime, pure gory, dark, gritty, mysterious. But I feel like, you know, they need to fine tune it and make it again. Don't give us the same slop, make it again. We need another Tokyo Ghoul, but in series form, you know, not a freaking movie. But hey, who knows, movies might work, you know.
To reiterate this, season 1 of Tokyo Ghoul, I know people like to say it's the best season. Technically, it is the best season of the whole anime, but it is still very much condensed. It's like 70 chapters compressed into 12 episodes. And at the time period, it wasn't good. It's still not technically, because there's just so much that is lost with that adaptation. And who thought in their big head, they're like, you know what, let's already take a very much compressed story with season 1 and compress it even more into a movie special. And I'm just like...
Chibi needs to remember budget, brother. It's all about the budget. Because I don't think it's a good idea for them to redo Tokyo Ghoul again. Oh my gosh. So they're going to have like part 2 of more mismanagement, more craziness. Ugh, dude, you can imagine what happened with season 2 already. Season 2, we could tell there's a lot of things that went wrong, and now they're gonna do it again with no. We're tired of seeing Tokyo Ghoul. I think they just messed it up. They messed it up on how they told the whole story. Period.
This is intentional, man. Like, it's actually this feels like they like to see the fan base suffering, and it's at the point now, like, it's getting to that point where I feel like Tokyo Ghoul fans are becoming the next Berserk fans. Like, if you don't know what I'm talking about, Berserk has always been like...
Oh my god, Berserk is even worse. Berserk is, like, honestly, like, an originally, like... I think it's one of the best. If it had a great anime, Berserk would have been honestly top 10 animes of all time. But the animation sucked. So I understand what he means, that the manga of Berserk is amazing. The manga of Tokyo Ghoul is amazing, but the animation adaptations, they're kind of sticky, you know?
Like, the butt of the anime community for years, basically decades. And when I say butt, I mean, like, it never gets a good anime adaptation, okay?
Yeah.
And people have begged for years upon years upon years for a very good anime adaptation for Berserk. And, you know, it's gotten to the point now where Tokyo Ghoul, it's constantly drip-fed this information and news to where it's just like you're always hoping. You're hoping that there might be something, but then There is nothing. And for those that, don't remember the song and dance we had last year, back in 2024, there was rumors that Tokyo Ghoul was going to get an anime continuation. And we come to find out like a few months later, after they were really hyping it up with a website announcement and countdown and everything, come to find out it was basically just an art museum.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was, that really, I'm not gonna lie, that pissed me off. And I think it pissed a lot of fans off when they actually saw this announcement last year. So we fast forward to basically July 2025. It's been basically a year since that happened, and they are doing the exact same thing again, but a lot more worse, because now they're pretty much saying that, yeah, we remember the anime, here's the anime, but it's just a compiled film of the first season into a very short-length film, just for a day, by the way, for United States theaters. And I'm just like, who asked for this?
Nobody.
Who asked, for this? Like, seriously.
Nobody.
Let's talk about the...
I don't know what's happening with this company. I don't know if it's Anime TV which owns this, but they are just messing up with Tokyo Ghoul, because I feel like he's totally right. Tokyo Ghoul is in the same position as Berserk, because people want these animes to be back again. Berserk and Tokyo Ghoul, they wanted to have that whole feeling and vibe of a Full Metal Alchemist, a Naruto, a Bleach. Why excuse me, why couldn't they get their animes to be like that? That's one thing which people are very frustrated of, because there's only two animes that I would really want to see reanimated, is Berserk and Tokyo Ghoul, honestly, because dude, their mangas are honestly legendary mangas, honestly.
I guess the very, very vague dim lights in the distance that this could cause, okay? I think that is something that does need to be discussed, that is important from this announcement, because it isn't all doom and gloom. Most of it is, not gonna act like it ain't, but there is a potential, light at the end of the tunnel for this announcement. So let's discuss that. As someone that has done this song and dance a lot and has seen so many announcements turn out to be basically a nothing burger for decades now, there is one thing that has remained very consistent. And that is, when it comes to compilation movies and films for anime and stuff, typically it can go two ways. It turns into a nothing burger, which is probably going to happen here. But there is a chance that if the compilation film is really decent good, or is received well, and there's enough, let's say, audience retention and people interested in
turns
the
into
product,
an anime,
then it could lead to the production of a continuation of some kind, either a remake, a season 3, season 4. You get the point. There is potential for a follow-up if the compilation film is, like I said, done well. And
he's not lying. I feel like it always revitalizes the anime. I'm thinking about Cyberpunk Edge Runners. It literally saved Cyberpunk. People started playing Cyberpunk again because the anime was just so freaking good. I'm thinking of what brought me back into watching anime, because I think I watched anime. I only watched 3 anime. I watched Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, and Bleach. Those are the only animes I've ever watched my whole life. When I was growing up until COVID, and then I think because it was COVID, I had nothing to do. I watched the Dragon Ball Z movie, and then I was like, holy shit, this Dragon Ball Z movie is amazing. That's what it revitalized my whole hunger again to watch anime. It wasn't the first time of me watching it. It was like the 3rd time, because I kept rewatching the Dragon Ball Z movie because it was just amazing. I had goosebumps every freaking time I watched it, and that's what forced me to watch Attack on Titan, and of course the rest is history. So then from there I think I'm plus 600 animes, even to 1,000. I don't even know. I've watched so much anime since then. But a movie is always great for an anime, no cap.
It's more or less to tide over fans until they have an official announcement, because typically when some compilation films come out, at the end of it they might add some extra footage, or they might announce something very special after the credits of the said movie. So there is, even if it's very slim, there is a possibility that this could lead to an announcement for maybe some form of remake or something.
Who knows?
Possible. Is it going to happen, though? Very unlikely. But it would be a bad thing not to mention it, that there is at least some hope there. So we will find out when this movie does come out. if there is going to be an announcement associated with it. And if we get nothing, well, what did we expect? We continue to get nothing in terms of Tokyo Ghoul related.
Yeah.
Fans have been begging for a remake for years at this point, basically a decade, and now seeing this, it's like they're opening up old wounds and wanting to really hurt us, because that's what I felt when I read this. At first, I'm not gonna lie, I read this and I thought we were actually getting an anime continuation of some kind, and
but
then
no,
I read
it's a
it deeper
movie.
and I was like,
yeah, that's being an anime fan.
Why do you think they did this, man? Like, do you think the marketing team, like, when they sat around on their table and all that, and they were
like,
you know,
yeah, why did they do this? Like, that's the also thing. I'm like, dude, like, why would you do this? You know what your fans want. You know what your fans want. Your fans are disappointed that, okay, season 2 sucked. The Tokyo Ghoul, the RE Ghoul, that shit was ass. That shit was ass. Like, people watched it with them crying. They had tears in their eyes crying because they wanted that season 1 feel again. Why would you guys do this? Like what? I don't know what's going on in that studio, honestly.
Discussing this, do you think that they purposely in their head they're like, this is what the fans want, or do you think that deep down they knew it was going to upset people and that's why they did it? I'm curious. What do you guys think? Like, what do you think was the
I think it's just budget. I think all of it is just budget. They don't have no money to do anything. That's what I'm thinking, honestly.
thought process when this was greenlit to, be in theaters? Just curious. Tell me in the comments below. But yeah, I saw this announcement. It took me by surprise. Not in a good way, by any means. But I guess I'll leave it at that. I'm going to focus on this anime season. I'm going to put this out of my mind for now. If there's good news from this, I will discuss it when it comes out. But for now, just wanted to bring this up and kind of bring you guys into my suffering and pain that I've been experiencing soon as I found this out today.
Okay, yeah, of course, suffering and pain. That's being an anime fan. That's what we all experience. But yeah, it is what it is. You know what? It is what it is. Fuck it. We'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Tell me what you guys think. And holy shit, hopefully we do get a Tokyo Ghoul movie. Damn, I'm not thinking of Tokyo Revengers. See you guys in the next video. Peace out.